your passcode or whatever in the camera. Okay.
I'm live, just so you know.
Okay, I hit start streaming. I don't know if I'm live yet.
Never can tell.
No, it's a live stream. Okay.
Hi everybody, we've got Badger with us today.
Badger's down here. We got two cameras like usual. One overhead for the crafts, one face camera that we will rotate based on tips.
There's Joe going live. Must mute Joe. There we go. I can now see what it is you're doing. There are definitely pumpkins there.
There are pumpkins.
They are possibly the biggest pumpkins I have ever seen as well.
They were $8 at Costco.
Yeah.
Is that good for pumpkins?
Very, very good. They would be like $50, this kind of size.
Okay. I never bought a pumpkin, so... Because
I try not to in the UK because it's very disappointing.
Do they not grow there?
They grow here, but they're usually about smaller than my head, at least.
Oh no!
A little tiny pumpkin.
I've seen bigger pumpkins than that. So
yeah, but they're like £100.
I feel like the ones over the shop of £3.
I don't know. On the year.
I don't know if you're getting a good sense of scale on this. Let me hug this pumpkin for scale. This is a large pumpkin. I don't know if that's in camera or not. I don't know where the
you are definitely in camera, Joe.
Okay. I can't really see very well because of the way the setup is. Okay. So, first thing we do with pumpkins is... I was going to say, that base is going right now.
Is apparently hug them. The first thing we do with pumpkins is hugging them.
We let them know they're loved before we slice into them. This is a trick surgeons
You were
use.
loved. At this point, it's all downhill from here.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. So, we need to take off the top of the pumpkin and then remove the innards. So, we have a pretty good pumpkin knife here. I bought a set of these a few years back that has been pretty decent. So you want to cut away from yourself and not toward Badger.
I mean,
so we're going to rotate
that's
also
preferable.
Don't forget to tilt.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, you know. I'm just saying to the
oh
stream,
yeah, that's right.
Don't forget to.
We're all here, Joe.
It's
not just you.
Cut a lid at an angle so that the lid will fit back on instead of just going straight down again.
Yeah, you don't want
it to go
down.
into anything.
Okay. Also, Cleo.
Yes,
my
Joe.
Daughter, you remember last year, my daughter had the idea that I should do that Halloween house.
Mm-hmm.
Because she just wanted to eat a house made of candy.
Yeah.
And she was like, Daddy, it was only like, she was like, it's only like $16 or $30 or whatever. And I'm sure you'll make more than that on your live stream. And then I can eat it. You know.
Yeah, I remember that vividly.
People were very supportive with the tips. So this year, she worked very hard on making her costume.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get it yet.
Oh.
Okay, you're walking like directly toward it. Or you were when and she's just like, you should say if you get $100, you'll show Cleo my costume. Or you'll put or you'll wear the hat part or whatever. Or part of the suit.
How long till Joe cuts through the headphone cable? I was wondering that myself.
So I can do it.
Oh, well, I was going to say, this is a really good knife for this because it's thinner. So...
This is literally just for the lid.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, I'll trade you the better knife. Because...
I was going to say, this looks kind of thin and...
No, but that's what you want it to be thin so you can get a better turning radius on it.
Thank you, Gravity, for the resub for 7 months. Thank you, McLesley, for gifting a sub. And thank you, Paleo, for the biddies that gives us a hype train. Thank you very much indeed, guys.
This is a bit too precise for me. If somehow that is...
Yeah,
How big is that lid you're making, Joe? Are you just making like a giant lid, or...?
I'm making a big enough lid that I can get, like, whatever sort of lantern or whatever I want to put in here. Oh, this is...
Fair enough.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this knife is unusable. I'm just gonna wait for Badger to be done, or I can try using the tiny precision knife.
The tiny
Oops, nope,
precision
that-
knife.
that just snapped off. It was
It's a good knife.
well, it just snapped off.
Great. So we only have one knife
Enjoy,
now.
Melody.
Well, I thought you were gonna be drawing and I was gonna be scooping for most of it, or I thought I was gonna be scooping while you carved or something. So we would only need one knife at a time.
Well,
Because you told me I was on scooping duty and that you were not gonna scoop.
yes.
So
I
that
mean,
means
that's
that
reasonable.
I'm not gonna have time to carve. Okay, so you can cut this one open if you want. See, the thing is, since you're on the right and you're right-handed, as am I, you don't have to worry about slicing into me with the knife. Whereas I've had to be very careful.
I am left-handed, and you don't know me.
Oh no!
Wow, that's a statement.
You were holding it.
Really famously left-handed.
Thank you,
Famously
Arena, for the
left-handed.
biddies. I'm gonna just pretend that this awkwardness
Leo's
isn't
just
happening.
gonna watch all of
It's
this
fine.
fall apart very quickly.
Wow, Joe.
This is just
I
this
don't
is
know what hand people are. Apparently,
apparently not, Joe. That's the problem we're having. Oh dear. Oh, I need to get I've been looking at Windows. I need to get back to my chat somehow magically.
you need to upgrade Windows or something.
Yes, that's exactly what that means. Thank you for the bitties, Arena. I do appreciate it.
Well,
Scooping
this is the
duty.
right
What is
tool for that.
scooping duty? Just
That's
like
fine.
that's part of the reason why I don't do
You
pumpkins.
gotta scoop all the pumpkin stuff.
because it's grim, and
It
and
is
it looks
really
like
grim. And it is so tiring
Mm,
as well.
Oh, let me.
And
I
it
got the right tool for that.
smells.
Why?
It
it
does.
smells of pumpkin, which is the worst.
I really
smell.
like pumpkin when it's like had a candle in it for a few hours and it smells amazing and it's all caramelized.
Well, if you want a really good pumpkin smell, what you need to do is you need to put
Uh-huh.
cinnamon in it.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
And
we've
then-
got some
and then
Tony
do that.
Chachere's. That's Cajun season. Put that in there.
Yeah, so it'll smell of BO.
No, it'll smell of.
Literally, like, it's got cumin in it, so it'll smell of BO.
Okay, apparently everything I say is going to be incorrect. I should have known that going into
you
this
did let
stream.
the pair of us speak to each
Yeah,
other. That
being
seems to be
in the
your
same
biggest
room
downfall.
is always going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah, you need the pizza cutter.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so, do we need to move this out of the way for right now so you can do your drawing part of the stream? Okay. We do have paper towels
Smell
and
it.
an actual sink. That's
Yeah, because I brought the paper towels in.
Neighbour's pumpkin is enough for me since it sits on their doorstep for weeks. I feel like that is a pumpkin
Yeah.
that you just slowly sit and watch rot.
yeah.
Yeah, and they do. The Simpsons lied to us. They rot.
They
Well, it
do
depends
rot.
on how cold it gets where you live. If it's below freezing outside all the time, you're fine.
Oh, yeah, the seeds are very, very good. Oh, my God.
I mean, I can.
Also, if you roast them and then cover them in chocolate, they are.
They're all right. They're not incredible. They're all right. Let's be honest.
No. Seriously, chocolate covered. I've never liked pumpkin seeds very much.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe bought me some chocolate covered pumpkin seeds like a year or so ago when I was stuck in England.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
I feel like you're overstating it. So
Well, stuck in England, I think is true because
That's true.
you couldn't fly back yet. They hadn't opened the travel.
I don't think that was what
But
Cleo.
I think
yeah,
oh,
no,
okay.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
But you know, it's
It
Joe.
was the
So
incredibleness.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
magic gets me.
let's see. Corky sent us 45 who says, "Have a good launch angle." Do. So let's go ahead and rotate this camera. So we're gonna lock that one. Gonna rotate this one, transform, edit transform up to 45 degrees. Need to make sure it's centered first. Hi.
Hi! I wasn't speaking to you, but
Hi.
also hi!
Hello.
Oh.
Okay, so we are now at 45 degrees. Thank you very much, Corky.
They had to, I do watch it rot, they had to shovel it into a bag at the end of it. Oh, joy. It's what you want to hear, isn't it? Mm-mm. Delicious pumpkin in a bag. Yeah, I mean, I
Yes.
still have
I
I thoughts about pumpkin pies because I'm British.
hate
and
pumpkin pie.
like, yeah, I have thoughts, and they're not complimentary.
I don't like sweet pumpkin. There's just something about it that
I
really
mean, it's too
gets
sweet as it
me.
is, isn't it?
It's really
Yeah.
cloying, and I prefer savory. If you're gonna make pumpkin something, fry some sage and butter together, and
Yeah.
put that with pumpkin. Oh,
It's not really a thing in the UK either, so it's just sort of like
Yeah.
when people give it to you, it's just like, really, really. Didn't know I was into
Yeah,
my
me-
crafts. I mean,
I was gonna.
yeah, I do this every
It's
week
not
with
like
Joe.
I was gonna say, it's not like you've been doing this for like almost 2 years.
This
Has it
craft
been that
stream?
long?
We started with Castle Hohenzollern, and that was what when season whatever launched.
Yeah, season 8.
It feels like it wasn't that long ago.
How long has season 9 been going on? Is what I want to know.
I think since April, I
Since
think,
I think it
April,
was March.
or
Yeah.
March.
so not long.
So about
was-
6, 7 months, and then the last season was only like 8 months. So probably about a year and a half. Maybe we've been doing
Yeah,
this. Year and a
maybe,
quarter.
yeah.
What would you like your pumpkin to be, Joe?
Oh, I don't know.
Neither do I.
Boy,
That's
boy,
why
we're
it's
well
your
prepared for
pumpkin,
this.
Joe.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I don't think of anything,
Pumpkin each.
if I don't think of anything, oh, I guess I could do Grian's Rift.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Get a purple light. Yeah, then post that on Tumblr. People love Grian's Rift on Tumblr.
People
You
love
joke, but-
Brian's Rift. It's weird.
Oh man, Cleo, I wrote an entire Hunter S. Thompson monologue about how stupid it was for us to all jump into the rift at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to write my episode description, and I was just like, we really didn't think this through at all. Nobody
We did
thought this
not.
through. This was a terrible idea.
Thank you,
So,
Mad
yeah,
Wolf, for resubscribing for 18 months, and Rex with the long arms for the resub for 13 months, and says it's the best choice I made. I'm so sorry for you. Yeah, sorry, Joe. Interrupted.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so I posted because there's no spoilers in it. Because apparently, did you know Grian already uploaded us jumping into the rift?
Yes.
Yeah, so I thought that went live later this week, but apparently it's like everybody already knows that we jumped into the rift together. So I'm like, okay, I guess I can post this monologue about how stupid it was to do that on Twitter.
It really was. It was dumb.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like, as a scientific method kind of person, so
Yeah.
dumb. So
It's
dumb.
like, oh, good. We have so many people here. We could create multiple test groups, and we can have outside observers. We can really, really do this right. Did we know?
No. We're not, as a collective, we are creative, not smart.
We are
Individually,
definitely
we're quite smart. Collectively,
we're stupider. We're stupider than the sum of our parts, or something somehow.
we're stupider together.
COVID, outside of Hermitcraft, COVID taught me that people are stupid.
Oh,
Persons are intelligent.
there's a saying: "None of us is as dumb as all of us."
Yeah.
And
That really makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah, which is the sad part.
Yeah.
people are saying we've definitely been doing craft streams for at least a year because we have
You've definitely done
we did
Halloween
pumpkins
stream.
last time.
I remember doing pumpkins last year, and I don't remember doing Christmas. But it's at least, I think maybe a year and a half is probably the best guesstimate that we've got.
Yeah.
I went and
I
bought
could
coloured
do
pencils
the monologue in
for
the
this.
intro and then have clips of all the times we went through the portal and crashed or died. Well, the thing is, Kindle, is I'm at the point where I'm writing the description. I'm not going to go back and record more audio for that particular
No, because
episode.
once you're writing the description, your video is being uploaded.
Yeah, I thought about like just straight up just recording myself like lying on the ground outside, looking directly into the camera and trying to recite it from memory as a YouTube short or something. But like, it's not going in the video. I would rather go lie on the cold ground outside than go back and re-edit. Look at that footage. I'm done. I'm done with that footage. It's
We're
dead
done
to me.
now. It's over. Let's move on.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over. It's over. Cleo says it's over. Yeah.
There's definitely something that's over, Joe.
Oh, boy.
If you want to throw in some found family, hermits will do something dumb if one hermit does something dumb, so the first hermit won't be lonely. That's
Yeah,
relatively
that's
true.
about
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I wish you were, but you are not.
Eloquent or Not says a short with commentary on the episode would be brilliant. Doesn't have to be on the cold outside ground though. Why? Why, Eloquent or Not? Like, I don't think you understand what performance art is. Like it's not just the words, it's the action. Like I need to be like
Joe.
standing on a roof, or I need to be like it has to be dramatic.
It definitely does. The charity stream was a wild
Drama.
time. It was.
Oh yeah, that was this week.
That was this week, Joe.
That was
So was
melting.
the king. So was us jumping into the rift. So was the charity stream.
Oh god.
That was this
Yes, but-
week.
But how long did the week before feel?
About as long as that week felt as well.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a long week for you.
Yeah, I mean, I did not only the King's game, but I also made like my escape room as
Has anyone
well.
got to run that as part
No.
of did
No
so
one's
I was
got
gonna
to.
say, do you want to record maybe we do this like we pre-record this as like a Christmas episode or something?
I mean, like
where
people are
like-
going to run it when they have time. They've already
Well,
like, I've already had people say that
Well,
they're going to.
Okay. But I was gonna say, as a way for you to make it part of your footage though, is like,
I mean, it was
you
never.
know.
I mean, I get you, Joe. I mean, it was never really meant to be part of my footage anyway.
Okay. Well, I just
Because
wanted to
it was
include you.
it was I understand, Joe, and I appreciate you, but I was yeah.
This hasn't been done yet.
No,
I'm
I-
an idiot. I'm just like, oh yeah, pumpkin in front of me. I want.
I'm almost done with this one. I timed this pretty well, but I gotta be thorough.
No, it's just my brain is so tired. I have no semblance of time
Oh.
or anything like that.
Well,
that's
we do have
bad.
more coffee.
We do have more coffee, and I should probably go and make some. Sigh.
I mean, I could go make more, but then you're stuck scooping.
Yeah.
Which would you rather do?
I'll go make some more in a minute.
Okay.
Now known as NJ says they're now known as Joe's dude person in his community.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
apparently
NJ
Jim
is-
was like, NJ
Oh,
Coffee
yeah.
Junkie, that's Joe's dude. Person.
Yeah, because Jev has no sense of
Any.
Ellie. Like anything. Oh,
Sorry.
Mini
Oh.
Cheese Mouse
I
says
did not
Cleo
mean
and
that.
Joe finally joined your Patreons.
Hey.
Today.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, just so you know, I manually send out the invites when my hands aren't covered in pumpkin, usually
Yeah.
within the next business day.
Yeah, my
So your
invites
pa-
go out on the 1st of the month, so you'll
Yeah,
get
so your Patreon just got a slightly more Scottish now.
Yay.
Yay.
Like the DuckTales guy, Scrooge McDuck. Okay.
What? 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 What?
Did you know that ducks don't have teeth? I'm not sure if that's actually true.
that,
Ducks
they
do
do
have
they
teeth,
definitely
so do,
have teeth.
so do geese.
Oh.
Oh, my god.
They're
that's horrible.
horrifying. Don't Google that.
Uh-uh.
Oh, make a Minecraft forklift video, portal safety with Joe and Cleo. Cleo, have you seen the forklift safety video?
I haven't, no.
There's this like really iconic forklift safety video where they hired this horror movie special effects guy to do these wild,
I have seen that, yeah.
wildly, brutally violent things. Like, this is why you don't screw around on a forklift in this way. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Like, or sometimes people think it's funny to do this on a forklift. It's not safe, you know, just like all these incredibly gory, over-the-top horror movie effects, but it's an effective video. It probably has saved a lot of lives.
Yeah,
But like,
no kidding.
yeah, no, I was watching a stream where somebody was like trying to like break apart like how they did some of it. It's like, okay, I think they literally made a cake shaped like a person here and drove a forklift through it. But yeah, so we could do a Portal safety video where we have somebody who's really good at special effects just like make our Minecraft characters explode like they're in Quake or something. Or our heads pop off, or it's like we lose an arm.
Hey, now you're thinking with portals.
Now I am thinking with portals. See?
No one made that joke.
No one made that joke yet because it's not 2002?
Yeah.
3? 2003, I think. A Space Odyssey. 3.
2000.
Wait, 2003, A Space
2001,
Odyssey.
2010, 2003,
Yeah.
just a nightmare. Really.
Yeah. Boy. Okay, so Badger, I think this one is basically ready for you if you are ready to begin carving.
I am ready.
Okay. You are most welcome. And I'm going to
Relatively
begin work.
resigned there.
When don't I?
Oh god, this is so heavy. I forgot that this one's not empty yet.
I appreciate you,
Ah,
Emma.
just receipts everywhere. That's fine. It's a rental. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I need to go dump this. Do you want me
Yeah,
to
you're
to
not
put
gonna
the
be able to.
do you want me to put the water on for the next coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I mute or should I leave you to talk to Cleo?
You can talk to
Okay.
Cleo if you wish.
Be right back, everybody.
If you trust me.
Yeah, I was like really thinking. I'm like, should this be a choice or is this?
Should they be allowed to communicate?
Am I allowed?
I
Yep,
mean,
that is-
yeah.
A little Cleo as a treat.
A little Cleo as a treat. There you go.
Little Cleo is a treat.
Little baby Cleo is a treat.
Yeah.
Thank you to DM who resubscribed for 19 months saying kudos on the charity stream, very inspiring and a tremendous result. Thank you. We did a little bit of work on that. Promise. Just a touch.
You pass me the coffee
I can pass you the coffee.
already.
Also, while you're up, we need Sharpies as well.
Sharpies. Also, I realize you have the paper towels. I need that to clean the French press. Thank you.
I'm just having like one of, you know, when you have one of those sensory nightmare days?
Yeah, no.
You're just like, everything gives me the ick today.
I mean,
including
you are
pumpkins.
you're carving pumpkins.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how goes recovery
Yeah.
after that week? I mean, I think I'm doing okay. Badger, how are you recovering after your very eventful week? I
I had a
understand.
very different week to you.
You did, but
yeah.
no less eventful.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
Apparently not. So what are you doing with your pumpkin? Are you just making generic scary face or deliberate?
Yeah, I'm just doing a generic scary face today, I think. I wanted to do something special, and then I was like, my brain can't pass this.
That's fine. Brains are overrated anyway. Thank you,
Yep.
Arca, for gifting 10 community gift subs. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. My heart will not recover from that, but I appreciate it. Like, jump scares, like, as a thing, I'm a very jumpy person anyway. I will jump at the slightest thing. So people who walk up behind
So
me...
is Joe.
Is
I'm really surprised. Like, we watch horror movies together, and he just jumps constantly. It's so fun. I'm just sitting there going, oh.
We just torture Joe. I'm all for that. But yeah, no, I'm really jumpy and like what possessed me to put jump scares on my video on my stream? I don't know, but
Money.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That helps.
I
It
mean,
takes the edge off.
It really doesn't. I admit I'm not a fan. Sometimes they don't get me, but when they do, dear God.
Yeah. There is currently a coffee grinder in the background, so just imagine that, something terrible has happened in the background instead.
The best part is Discord cut that off as background noise. Joe screaming.
Excellent. My hand! That's what he screamed. So
It's all right. He doesn't need those.
he doesn't need a hand.
Oh. What's he going to do with hands?
I don't know. What is he going to do with hands? Hello.
I am back while the
Kettle boils.
kettle boils. Yeah, there's British words for this stuff.
Kettle.
While the kettle boils. But yeah, also
We're Australian today?
kettle. I don't know, man.
I don't think Joe. Is that
I don't-
Australian or?
Is that Australian? I don't know. But yeah.
Thank
So
you,
let's
Winnie Cheese
see,
Mouse
I'm
from the
gonna-
Bitty says it could be worse. They could be carving neepy lanterns, which is turnips.
Oh my god, no thank you. I've done that twice in my life. Never again.
Okay. Also, I had a realization while I was over there
Oh dear.
doing the coffee. Remember how I was like, oh, if I do some sort of short with this Hunter S. Thompson monologue, it needs to be dramatic, right? You know what's dramatic would be a glowing purple pumpkin rift,
Yeah.
which I'm already working on anyway. So, yeah, boom. Because we've got all of the glow sticks and stuff,
Oh yeah.
and that's what I usually put in these because they don't burn down.
Yep. That is understandable.
We do appreciate it that they don't burn down.
Yay.
Just as a treat.
That's true.
I mean, you don't
They're
have
like-
to make it so they don't burn down. It's just,
It's
Yeah.
useful. And also so you don't set alight small children. That
Yeah.
helps too.
Children love being set alight, but the parents, oh my goodness. It's always something. Parents these days.
You joke, but unfortunately, one of the celebrities in the UK, her daughter's costume went up in flames.
oh, I didn't
Uh,
hear about that.
It was Claudia Winkleman's
Oh,
kid,
yikes.
and basically lots of problems. So she went to the major supermarkets and costume people and was like, why aren't these flame retardant? You're putting them on children. It's like they need to have some kind of safety to them.
Well, the problem is that the way that you make the costumes $10 is by having them be
Yeah.
flammable materials. Like, flame-proof materials cost more.
But a lot of the costumes in the UK cost quite a lot of money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, like,
Yeah.
I remember in the 80s when there was a whole thing on,
Children's
I can't remember what
nightwear.
it's called. Like, it was Watchdog. And
Yeah.
like the children's 90s, the Flanlight 90s just went up
Yeah.
like candles when I was a kid.
Also, another handy thing about that, do not use fabric softener on children's clothes, even if they do have like flame retardantness to them, because you are literally putting tallow on clothes and they just go up like a wick.
Like, do people really use fabric softener anymore anyway?
I think what they do for the smell, I know, like, because there are some people love like those weird booster things.
Yeah.
Blah. It's just too much for me. But
Too
no,
much smell.
Yeah. I don't know many Americans that actually use fabric softener.
Oh, I despise it.
Yeah. Because it completely ruins your washing machine as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're just putting a layer of wax over everything.
Oh, sorry.
Also, it's not vegan as well. Did you know that?
Washing machine?
I mean, if it's tallow, no, it's absolutely not.
Yeah,
Washing machines aren't
literally
vegan.
tallow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Apparently.
fact.
did you get the Sharpie?
No, I did get the coffee steeping, but I will.
Thank you.
I
That
will-
was
I will go get
also
the.
a good idea.
I thought that was more urgent, but I'll also go get the Sharpie.
Then. So that's the thing.
So
Yeah.
usually the way I would do it
Mhm.
is I would just use push pins. Oh, you already used the push pins.
I just used a pencil.
Oh, okay. Well, either way.
But no, I put the eyes on with a stencil that I
Oh.
made so that I could get the center and work out, where the face should be.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm just gonna freehand like a nose and mouth and stuff.
Mhm.
Because it's just easier that way.
Yay.
Because this is a massive pumpkin. And also I'm gonna have to stand up for this bit. So... Yay. Standing. That's fun.
Not a fan
We
of
do
it,
have the
personally.
bartending, or not bartending, bar stools.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Okay. Somewhere, I don't even know where the black kitchen stool went.
It's by the window in the living room.
Okay.
How do you just lose
But yeah, just-
furniture?
Oh my gosh.
It happens.
Yeah. Well,
A
we're
9-year-old child.
always moving stuff around.
Yeah.
But yeah, and just speaking of my child is very proud of part of her homemade costume,
I helped.
and yes, Badger did help. Corinne was very excited about working with Badger on this homemade costume. And Corinne was also very excited last year that she contributed to the show by picking out a candy house and then telling me that I would make money if I bought the candy house. She was like, Daddy, if you show this candy house on your show, if you build it, then I get to eat it, but you'll make way more money than it costs. And I was like, I don't think so. I think I'm going to barely break even on this. She's like, no, it's going to make money. So last year, the Halloween stream, she was very proud that she contributed to making a lot of money. So this year, she's like, Daddy, you should say if you get $100 in tips during the stream, you'll show my homemade costume. So that is, we are currently at 45 toward that goal. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills.
55 to
YouTube
know
Super
what Joe's
Oh, trust
daughter
me,
is
it's
going to be
worth-
wearing at
it is
Halloween.
So worth it, guys. Trust me. You'll
Oh.
love it.
I want to see.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah,
will love
she was like, yeah, she specifically said that
Yeah.
people will want to see Cleo's reaction.
oh, now,
She's been watching
now.
a lot of our videos.
No speculation.
Has she? Oh, gosh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, us and a lot of Grian. So she'll freak out if there's a rift pumpkin when she gets it.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, how does it feel to have a green fangirl in the,
I know,
in the
it-
house?
Yeah. Better than having two, I guess. Thank you, Badger.
I mean, I can't,
That helps.
like, it's one of those, like, this is a dude that I work with. It's very odd to have somebody be a fan
Well,
of the dude I work with.
I know. Well, it's weird too because my kid is constantly asking me about Grian's motivations for his decisions in his episodes. And I'm like,
And truthfully, you can just say,
yeah, it's like the man is inscrutable. That's like the whole thing. Nobody can screw him. It was like,
there is no scrutiny here.
yeah, like just you're just supposed to watch it and go, I guess that makes as much sense as anything else and enjoy. You know, like it's.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I've never been
okay.
able to figure out what Grian's doing 90% of the time. So, you know.
Okay. So let's see. Checking my PayPal here. We just got a $55 tip from Eklogs, who
There
says
you go.
"No costume." So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rotate that camera another
The costume must flow.
another 55 degrees. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually switch the cameras over. Well, Badger, I guess we both need to wash our hands before we touch it. So Cleo, can you excuse us for a minute? I'm gonna mute
Yep.
us on both ends,
Be right
OBS and
See you in
Discord.
a
Be right back.
minute. First Etho fangirls and now Grian fangirls. Like, honestly, the whole fangirl thing is a kind of a known quantity these days. We know. You know, like the internet is not very good at keeping its secrets. We wish it would. We wish it would. But since we are all perpetually online, we understand how it goes. Hey Cam, how are you doing, honey? There's an age difference between Etho girls and Grian girls. I suspect there might be. Just a touch. A small difference. I'm sure I have fanboys. Not really. I don't really have like in the archetypal. As far as I'm aware, I don't have any archetypal fanboys and girls. The way that Etho has fanboys and girls, and the way Grian, and definitely not the way Grian does. My audience skews older. You're a Cleo girl, Cam. I know. But yeah, no, it's a different niche. I have very weird fans. Speculatively. Those bubble letters felt for. Thank you. I do love my bubble letter writing. And I like my sparkle stickers. And for some reason I kind of like making gems. So, you know, all good. You volunteer as Drippy. You don't know, Red. No. I have a fan. Yeah, but like that's different to fanboying and fangirling. Those are very specific states of being that I don't quite understand. So.
Just a second.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm gonna angle the camera up real quick.
Oh, sorry.
So, can you hear us, Cleo?
I can hear you. Oh no.
So Corinne and Lauren made this flower crown. Check this out.
That's really cute.
Because she's gonna be you for Halloween.
Oh! Oh, that's so cute.
I'm trying to keep this out of the pumpkin. Yeah, you can see the light is a little bit bright on the flowers, but yeah, they're little what do you call them? Pipe cleaner flowers with a pipe cleaner leaves.
Flowers I found in the house.
They're little
that's
silk flowers.
adorable. Oh my goodness.
We took liberties with the colours because we didn't have any actual like.
It's
of the
cool.
colours
It's
on your
cool.
thing.
It's so very cute. Oh no. That's
Uh-huh.
adorable. Oh, I'm so touched.
It's so
That's
cute.
so cute.
It's the best wig as well. It's amazing.
It does look amazing as a wigs go. It does look like
It's so much better than the one I bought for myself.
Yeah, we were talking about having Badger be Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time so she could just wear her pink hair, but
Yeah.
that ended up falling through. So,
What are you two going as? Is the question.
Gomez and Morticia.
No, that
The
tracks.
Adamses.
That
Hence
tracks.
the moustache.
Yeah, that's why I shaved down to the mustache. So
Oh,
I
I
can do a
did
John
wonder.
Aston
I did
kinda-
wonder.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's better without the hair's probably gonna throw it off. I was like, I can't see.
No, that works. That works.
Very John Aston.
That's so cute. The hair suits you,
Quite
though, I
unnerving
have to say,
with the
Joe.
wig.
What?
Yeah, it does. The hair suits you.
Oh,
The
thank
hair
you,
does
thank
suit
you. Somebody says Joe with long hair. I always have long hair.
Yeah.
Joe has long
It's
hair.
like, yeah.
Gomez and Morticia Adams and their child, Zombie Cleo. It's Nepeta. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that as a thought. As a thought,
Yeah.
yes.
So here's the thing, though, is Corinne's like, I'm just gonna tell all my friends that you're Mumbo Jumbo
And she, you know what?
because
They
the
probably
Gomez
believe it.
Adams the Gomez Adams mustache and suit does actually look like Mumbo a lot.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's
I was
great.
going to get a fencing foil, but they didn't have any left at Spirit Halloween when we went. So
Oh no.
We could make one out of actual like foil.
or fences. Yeah, a combination of the two for rigidity and shine. This is we're locking this down.
Yeah.
This is
But, yeah.
great. This is like I am so Yay.
Yeah, and Scar's been coaching me on my Mumbo impression, so I don't embarrass my daughter.
Oh, really?
Oh, Cleo, I'm simply chaffed to bits.
Chaff.
Yeah, he says it's chaffed.
It is not chaff.
It is not.
Scar came in and corrected me. I was saying choofed. He's like, no, Joe, it's chaffed.
No, it's not.
It isn't.
It is.
So, okay. Anyway,
The Brits are
I'm
telling you
I'm
that you
really
are
scared
wrong.
I'm gonna get pumpkin in this.
Yeah, I would take it off and
We're gonna take it off.
Okay.
yeah.
I will help Joe. So
Okay. Do you want to take it off
Yeah.
here or on?
Behold.
It's a multi-step process because I've also got like this hairnet thing.
Chaff to bits.
Or did you
does
take that
sound
off too?
uncomfortable.
Oh, you got it both. Where did you go? Yeah.
That's amazing.
The spirits have done it all in one night. Is my hat? Okay. Cause yeah, just so you,
Somewhat different.
my hair's probably a mess now. So, oh boy.
Chuffed can mean angry, but I'm complete. When
Okay.
you're completely chuffed off,
hate you on
that
that.
means angry.
No, I had the green one.
When you chuff to bits, is pleasant.
Literally. Did it go in the kitchen when I washed my hands?
Well,
Thank
that's more
you.
confusing. It's context dependent.
Okay, Thank you. How did I feel like we had the camera. I don't think I moved the camera that much, but like now it's not bending. Oh, there it is. Too far.
Gone too far, Joe.
I know, clearly. The laptop
Take
was
it
not
back,
in
you
frame before.
fools! Take it back.
Okay, here we go.
Ah,
Hello. Back to the pumpkin grind.
Oh yeah, people were right. The towel has been slipping off. That's fine. Okay. Also, the speaking of grinds, the coffee is not only ground but also steeped now. So, if you'd like to move your cup over here, because I will not reach across you while you have a knife. That is not wise.
I am moderately poorly at the moment, so if I have to blow my nose, you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm afraid.
That is valid.
It's like the week that I've just had. It's just like no. Getting sick just it seems reasonable.
Just tops it off for you.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, no.
Thanks, body. Body.
It's just like if you're not going to calm down, I'm going to make you.
Where?
Yeah, so it's fine.
It's like being back at being a teacher. You finish
No.
term. You get sick.
Never again.
Yeah.
I don't think I could actually go back to it, like
Mm-hmm.
mentally.
I don't. I can answer that.
It is moderate torture. Actually, no. The last place I was at, I will be fair to them that they were a decent place. It's just all the other places that caused all the trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
So at least you finished strong.
Finish strong, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Scar to bits, but somehow he doesn't have the credentials I would look for in an English coach.
In a British English coach, especially.
I mean, honestly, Scar and the English language in general.
There is a pencil.
Thank you. I was moving some of this stuff out of the way. If we move your pumpkin over like a few inches, and we also get the towel back where it needs to be.
Without
You slashing me. Yeah. But well, I was
Actually,
sorry, I
it's
wasn't
the
done
lash
moving the pumpkin and the towel.
You're not allowed to bleed on camera on Twitch. Just so
Yeah,
you know.
I was told that. People were like, Joe, you're gonna get banned on Twitch if you cut yourself while shaving. And I'm like, really? I'm gonna call their bluff on that. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna intentionally cut myself while shaving. And I did manage to shave without cutting myself, even though I haven't shaved for like 2 years.
Just to show you how big the pumpkin is, that's just how thick the pumpkin is to
Girthy.
carve.
It's
Yeah.
girthy.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
hope
I
Tom
was.
has- Go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say I'm still not sure that that's a real thing because I haven't looked it up in the terms of service. But like,
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
It is.
really, there's blood in video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
real.
not physical blood.
So
It's
like,
not. It's fictional violence rather than actual violence.
yeah, I guess.
I've been here nearly a year, says Our Only Hope Pun, who has resubscribed for 11 months. Wild, I hope you and Joe have been having a good spooky month. You were amazing in the last Hermitcraft arc. Thank you.
Yay.
We tried.
I was really glad that I got to help at all. I was worried I would get back and you guys would have everything all done and there'd be nothing for me to do. And then people would be like, Joe, you were supposed to help and you just didn't. But there was plenty of stuff left. It was nice.
There was a lot of stuff left. Yes, that is correct. I can't believe we just went. So we're going to do this in a week. Yeah.
Yep.
The week when we've got all the other stuff going on. Yeah. Okay.
Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Bless you. And
It's against the rules to intentionally show real blood.
Okay, well, it wouldn't be intentional because I was trying not to cut myself while shaving.
Yeah, there you go.
there you go. You can use the knife for now.
Oh, thank you.
I will do its mouth in a bit while I sit.
So, yeah, I'm still getting a little bit of the scrapings out of this one. Don't want to leave anything too gooey because that's where the rot really sets in.
Pumpkin rot.
Now, we are only 5 days, so it's not a lot of years we would start this way earlier, but since we were at Chicago Pinball Expo last week. Oh, Cleo, I got to play the Weird Al pinball machine.
Hooray! Is it good?
So good.
It was very good, yeah. It's very cool. A lot of they had Weird Al, record a bunch of voice work for it. It's got a bunch of his songs. It's got a little hamster wheel for Harvey the Wonder Hamster.
It wouldn't be Hermitcraft without drastically underestimating the scope of the project. Feeling called out?
Yeah,
Behold,
Feeling called
the
out.
Hermitcraft difference.
yeah.
The true Hermitcraft difference.
Yeah.
Like the weird thing is, it's not like we start things and we go, how hard can it be? We always go, oh boy, this is gonna be tough. But then it's like 8 times as tough. Like we know that we're not doing stuff that's trivial, but we just underestimate how not trivial.
Yeah. We are arguably aware that it's going to be challenging. We do know. We just underestimate how challenging.
Yeah.
NJ Coffee Junkie says, Eep, I don't have a costume for work yet. Well, I mean, that's really going to depend on your workplace norms. But a hockey mask and a knife goes a long way.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Yep, yep, yep.
NJ says, I want something subtle as opposed to a big spider across the room from me. Okay.
There's nothing more subtle than a hockey mask and a knife.
Yeah. That's why that guy's always sneaking up on people.
See?
Very sneaky. Okay. So I'm realizing I don't have a reference image of the Rift handy, and I don't want to pull it up on this screen because we've already got 3 chats going.
Use my phone.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was gonna go get the iPad, and then you can use your phone too for like chat related stuff.
Sure.
So I will be right back if you guys are good.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, my nose
Ay, ay, ay.
is just bleh.
It won't stop running.
No.
Oh no.
And I have to choose between blowing my nose live on stream, which I have been choosing, or having it drip, or constantly sniffing.
Ah,
They're not-
yes.
They're not good choices.
Have you thought of the third and most horrific idea of just sticking some tissue up your nose? As basically nose plugs. Yeah.
I would rather not.
Yep, that is understandable. But seeing as you're not on face cam,
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
it's workable.
Yeah.
But yeah, bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
That's the problem. If I don't do something about it, then I'll start sneezing. And
Yeah.
I sneeze extensively when I do sneeze. I sneeze like 5
Yeah, I don't.
times.
I usually sneeze in 3s. It's the
Like-
weirdest thing.
The highest chain I got to was 11 sneezes in a row, and it's like, oh, for God's sake. It's just ridiculous at that point. Just taking the mickey.
Because then your body is sitting there going, "What are you doing? No, no."
I think that's just the way
What
my
is
body is in
going
general, to be honest.
Yeah, that's mine too. I mean, they're just bodies. Why do I exist? Why did I bring? Why am I here? Why
Yeah.
did you eat that?
Yeah, I've had that conversation with my body. It looked good. It doesn't feel
I'm
good,
celiac,
does it?
so I'm
Yeah.
celiac, so yeah, I have had that many times.
If I eat more than one day of just junk, my body goes, and now you have indigestion for 3 years. And it's just sort of like, I would rather not. And it goes, well, you don't get a choice.
Wah.
Womp womp.
Pencil.
Is that going to be big enough?
Oh,
You can extrapolate from it, probably.
I can also make it bigger and then move it around.
Which side are you planning?
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't figured this out yet. Okay. So, anyway, what I've got now is oh, you can't see it with the ring light on, but I've got the tablet with the Grian's Rift on it, so I can trace it onto paper. Which I'm not going to be able to do easily.
I think I've accidentally made a cat, so I'll just go with it. It looks kind of cat-like,
Could
so
be a cat.
do that. That's a thing.
It is.
Yeah, I've
Cats are
accidentally made a
definitely
cat
things.
nose. Yep,
That's,
and nonsense.
Kitty pumpkin
oh boy.
with sharp teeth.
I cannot see this. I was like, so if I turn the ring light down,
Fine, maybe.
is that going to completely... So I'll be able to see what I'm tracing now, but is that going to completely ruin the... Oh, and what I'm tracing isn't in frame anyway. I was like, then
Yeah.
you guys could see what I'm tracing. But no, because it's not in frame. So, okay. At the point where it's not in
looks
frame
fine,
either way.
It just looks spoopy. That's all.
Spoopy.
Yeah, at the point where it's not in frame either way, I really should just step aside here where my headphones don't reach. Perfect.
Excellent plan, my love.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
So, before I do the mouth, I'm going to do some whiskers so that there is less stress. Carving stuff. Yay.
No, the pencil
idea.
tip is conducting through the paper.
Of course it.
And it's dragging the picture around underneath on the tablet. Dang it.
Wow.
No, stop moving it.
You got a pen? Because maybe it's the graphite.
Yeah, it
is
probably is,
definitely
but,
the
like,
graphite.
it's easier to press lightly with the pencil.
This will only go well.
This can only go well because it's a Joe Hills plan. And those, dang it. Also, the battery is low, so it keeps
Oh no.
trying to turn the screen off. So, like,
Yeah, I haven't charged mine either, so I
Now we'll do the stickers.
Oh, it's
can't
fine.
use that as a
No, don't open a window. Okay, it is really not responding well to all of the stimulation from the paper touching the screen.
Aw. I have to freehand it.
Yeah, I don't know if this is different paper than I usually use, but, like,
It feels silky.
yeah,
It's that kind of
okay. I've got the right number of limbs on this. Okay, can you? That's
Oh.
too bright.
yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, that's not showing up at all.
See it.
It's fine.
Fine.
It's not like it's for people to see. Okay.
I'm fine.
So-
I'm fine. Just snotty.
All the snot.
Where is
so
the
much snow.
cork board? That has all the push pins in it. It used to be like leaning against that wall.
Yeah. I
And-
haven't seen it since I've been here.
That beams it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Boy,
Is it in Corinne's room?
maybe it's over her desk. Yeah. Because like I use the push pins to like pin this in place and then trace it.
Well, I've got some sellotape, and I've got the pencil that I was using.
I'll go look for push pins real quick
Okay, push pins are also good.
because I am so well prepared for the stream.
Yeah.
I mean, why change a habit of a lifetime?
Oh, last night I was like, at about 9 p.m. It's like, do you have the pumpkin carving set out anywhere? Have you seen it? Because it wasn't in the Halloween decorations. And he was like, I'll put it on the to-do list. I was just like, okay.
I feel like Joe's to-do list is quite extensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And it's just going to get worse with like wedding stuff.
I do not
And
envy
visas.
you. I do not envy you.
I don't want to do it. Well, I do. I want to get married, but I don't want to do
Do the planning.
living in America and having to plan that.
Yeah, you're gonna have. a
Well,
difficulty with
hopefully
that,
it's not
aren't
the
you?
living in America that you're worried about. It's the visa process.
The healthcare.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So yeah, that's a different thing.
Yeah, the
than where I
healthcare
am
was
from.
my thought, to be honest.
Yeah, as a disabled person, kind of a thing.
Kind of terrifying.
Can't quite count how many times the NHS have saved my life. So
Mhm.
that helps.
Same.
Well, like all of my plans, I'm sure there's a lot of things we haven't taken.
I'm sure there is, Joe. I'm sure there is.
So I'm securing this.
Get Joe to
tracing.
unfortunately, Joe getting UK citizenship is one thing. He has a custody
Small
issue.
child.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can't leave the country.
Which is why the plan is to move when she goes to college.
Yay.
Yeah, custody issue is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Hmm. And this is why Cam's eventually coming over here instead of the other way around.
Yeah, that I do not envy. Well,
Mhm.
that I do envy quite a lot. I mean,
No, I get you. I get you.
yeah.
Can Badger and I just changed trade citizenship? No, they actually want to come back is the issue
Yeah.
with that
Oh,
one.
I really. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is a short-term plan.
Yeah. Forgot the third of the pumpkin.
Is Joe still saving for his Scottish castle?
Yeah. Just anything really.
Well, I mean, I'm not really building savings at the moment. I don't know if you noticed, but I was gone for most of the month. So that's a good way
Yeah.
to burn through all your savings.
Be right back.
Yeah, so good reminder to post the tipping link. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. We're doing rotational tips today. Yeah, I realize we're probably not going to be able to be back in time for the Friday night stream if we're doing the Three Strikes tournament with Corinne. It's Corinne's first pinball tournament this weekend.
Ooh.
And so she's very excited about that because she was doing very well at a bunch of random games she's tried out at Expo.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
Excellent.
and also a genuine tip. As you can see, I kind of banjaxed the other side of my mouth just there,
the pumpkin mouth,
the
not
pumpkin mouth.
her actual mouth.
If you get some hand sanitizer, it gets rid of Sharpie on pumpkin.
Not on everything, though. Don't use
Yeah.
that as a general purpose Sharpie solution.
Nope, especially on fabric, because
No.
that's gonna die. Yeah, there you go. pretty much gone. So by the time I carve it, you won't be able to see it at all. Very useful.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay. Okay.
Now my pumpkin is sanitized. Please
We're
sanitize.
not going to get COVID from your pumpkin now.
This pumpkin is clean.
This pumpkin is clean.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Yeah, sorry, y'all. If you're not familiar with it, we're all referencing Jaws.
That's one of my little sound bites for Halloween.
Is Carol Ann?
Here.
They're here. This house is clean.
You're scared. You should be.
Yep. Pardon me.
It's the only horror film you can watch.
Ooh.
I mean, Poltergeist is one of my favorite. Like, it's like one of my first
Yeah.
horror films.
Same here. I was
So-
probably younger than Corinne when I saw it for the first time.
That's arguably too young.
Yep.
Which is why Corinne hasn't seen it yet.
Nope. Definitely not. No, no scary for the baby.
I think I was 14.
Yeah.
So
To be fair, my favorite video when I like actual VHS when I was about 6 with Gremlins. I basically wore that through. So yeah, my parents knew what they were doing.
Well, Gremlins is more of a Christmas movie, really.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie. It's also PG, really. So
Dean. Or at least it was in the 90s.
oh, I went to show The Goonies to some of my kids during COVID.
Oh my god, there's so many swears in it.
It's now,
Wow.
it used to be a PG, and it has recently been moved up to a 12A.
Wait,
Yeah.
they reclassify movies? But, so, that means that culture... What? I don't know. I don't understand why you would reclassify a movie that's already been classified, though.
Because you can't have legacy.
But-
You can't have a
Because
separate mark for legacy.
the 12A rating wasn't available when The Goonies came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, who... Okay. Hmm.
I know. You don't
Like
like
that's
editing.
like if I say my YouTube videos are not for kids, and YouTube comes in and says these videos are for kids, I wouldn't be happy about that.
That is
Okay.
understandable too.
I feel like if something's been classified, it's been classified. I don't know.
Well, I think it was
Additional-
Goonie is not available for 15-year-olds. Like it's not a 15. But it shouldn't be a PG either.
There's a whole lot of mild swears in it.
Yeah.
And violence.
It's the violence, I think, that really caused
It's
it
the
to.
violence.
And it's got certain traits that wouldn't be acceptable in today's audience. So yeah, and that's the part of the BBFC is they
Yeah, they proactively.
they change things on the regular. So
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
apparently Goonie was re-released and got re-rated then. Oh, so what you're saying
Oh,
is if
there
I
is-
had a
there are
DVD, if I had a DVD
Go on.
version from before it was released, I could have shown them that.
Yeah.
Dark
But
Crystal still-
basically, what do you call it? There are at least like 2 TV edits out there. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
can imagine the DVD ones are interesting. Because there's the one where they don't actually show the jailbreak at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes things a little bit confusing, but okay.
Yeah. Like, who are these people? Why are they here? Why are you here? These are the bad guys. Okay.
Okay, but why? Why? What have they
Why?
done?
Why? Yeah. So let me carve this out slightly more. And then we have a mouth and half of the whiskers.
E-mouth.
He's a little
US
kitty
regional
mouse.
DVD. If you have a player that could still play it, they're still PG. Well, I don't teach children anymore, so hopefully we'll never have to worry about it again.
You never have to worry about the Goonies again. The Goonies are a teacher Cleo problem, not
Yes.
a modern Cleo.
Well, it's a case of I was allowed like because I was in school rather than teaching offline, because I had to deal with like the vulnerable children. Like planning time wasn't available, so what the school decided to do is that every Friday afternoon all the teachers got off so they could have their planning time then, which means the kids out of school had time off as well. So, but because the kids were in school with me, they had to have a nice afternoon because otherwise it wasn't fair.
Yeah.
So I basically, every Friday we just showed them a movie together, and I got them snacks and we made a party of it. And I was desperately trying to find films that were available. And I got Goonies and it was like, you can't use this. So,
It's like you want to find movies that are available, but that you don't hate.
Yeah.
yes.
Because it's just like, oh, good, here's an Adam Sandler movie for the kids.
It didn't help that I had, like, because I was with the 11-year-olds, which like basically, we're cool. We want to watch
We don't.
Slightly more adult.
Yeah,
slightly more adult
Yeah,
films.
we don't want to watch
Unfortunately,
Moana.
I also had one of those children that had a developmental disability,
Yeah.
and they wanted to watch children's films.
Yeah.
So I had to
Find somewhere in the
balance
middle.
what was good and what wasn't. Bet those kids appreciated you. I mean, like I had like during the time I had like one of their parents died, and you know it was a whole like it was a dramatic time, you know, because I was like I had 6 kids in that class, and you know I got really close to those children, and it was just sort of like I turned out to be the person that this child decided that they would speak to about everything, and it was just sort of like, okay, I guess this is what we're doing. So I loved those kids. Those kids were great, and I was actually sad when I had to leave those kids and everyone else came back to school. It was like, ugh. But yeah. Did I enjoy my time as a teacher? Sometimes.
On a lighter note, thank you to Shannon for tipping 15. We have now rotated the camera another 15 degrees angular. Do. Okay. I've got some progress on my rift cutting here.
I'm just gonna go wash my hands.
That's a good move.
I am done.
Yay.
Nightmare on Elm Street messed me up for yes, that was the horror movie that made me like I swear that was the one that made me jump. That was the one that caused like all my fears, I think.
Oh no, not all your fears.
Like all of
That's
them.
a lot of fears.
It's like I know. That feels like a judgment on my character there, Joe, but thanks.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Huh? What a mystery.
Sometimes I don't like you, Joe. Just saying.
That's fair. I get it.
What's the page you're working on now?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Now that you've washed your hands. Actually, I'll grab
This current page is
I need to
Did you
put
move
my
the
stuff.
poll?
Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry, I didn't realize you were still
this is my
using
saving
it.
goal for next year. So
I should have put it on your side.
it's a weekly
Yeah.
savings amount kind of
Okay.
deal.
Well, do you want me to empty it so that you can put your flesh on there as well?
That would probably be helpful.
Put
You see-
flesh on the bone.
Paleo Alien didn't bother me as a movie because it was a sci-fi movie, and it might have been scary, but it wasn't real. Whereas Nightmare on Elm Street, definitely real.
It took place in the real world.
Yeah. So you know, there's a, like my child brain had very different feelings about movies.
I think that one's which other one.
What's the other one? I was like, no.
This lid. This lid will pumpkin a hole. I don't know. There you go. So I've just got to keep working my way through here with these thumbtacks, which is the most exciting part of any project, is poking 1,000 holes in it.
No.
I know, chat.
Oh yeah, I can see the chat if you
The
want.
movie that
That was a
messed you up
treat.
as a teen child was Signs. Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Like Signs had
got
virtually
old.
no effect
Yeah.
on me.
Yep.
Did the diamonds go up in 10s or 50 increments? The diamonds are basically like random things. The heavier ones, the bigger numbers are at the bottom, smaller numbers are at the top. So I scratch them off, and then I will save whatever is underneath that diamond that week. I don't understand Signs. Signs had zero effect with me on me. Interesting.
I think it was because it was slightly more sci-fi, psychological.
Possibly. I like sci-fi
It hits
movies.
people
Like
differently.
sci-fi movies, like the only sci-fi movie that bothered me was Event Horizon.
Understandable.
For understandable reasons. But yeah, it's just odd which ones you get one.
Yeah.
Oh, we watched a horror movie last night, actually, from
Zach Krager, the PC. Have you seen the sketches on YouTube of the guy with a gallon of PCP or
No.
RC Glow?
No.
Oh boy, RC Glow and Gallon of PCP are two of my favorite comedy sketches ever.
Yeah.
But anyway, the main guy in both of those sketches directed a horror movie called Barbarian, and
Joe's siblings suggested we should watch it.
and recommended we go in completely blind without Googling it or anything. I didn't even know it was a horror movie. Sean just said it was by the guy from RC Glow. It was hilarious. But
I mean, the title gave me that vibe. Barbarians.
I think it's just Barbarian.
Barbarian.
But either way, it's on HBO, and so we just pulled it up.
And Bill Skarsgård's in it as well.
Oh, that's
Which
always a
was good.
sign. That should always be
Yeah.
a sign.
Yep, no spoilers, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed the film,
Me too.
Interesting.
so I recommend that. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, my favorite horror movie, which I enjoy as a matter of course, is Pontypool, which is a zombie
Ah, yeah.
movie, which
The
is
Blumhouse stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it's like the premise is just bizarre. It's just like the English language is
Mhm.
infected. Obviously,
There you go.
it's just the premise of it. I love it.
That's very good.
Like it's
Oh,
not scary, but it's interesting.
It gives you something to think about
Mm-hmm.
late at night.
Yes.
to think about night at night. Ah!
Joe has too many things to think about late at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hate everything zombies. Wow. They give me
What?
nightmares.
But Cleo is zombies.
Cleo is all zombies.
Oops, all Cleo.
I can understand zombies giving you nightmares.
Mm.
But honestly, like I like Cleo is the only good zombie. That just feels like that just feels
I
like
think
vitalism.
because I grew up.
Yeah,
with,
oh,
like,
Cleo, you're one of the good ones. It's not what you want to hear. That's not an encouraging side.
I think it's because I grew up with like George R. Romero kind of
Mhm.
movies and stuff like that. That
Yeah.
they're not scary to me.
No, I don't find zombies
Whereas
particularly
when they
scary.
started moving fast in like 28 Days Later, stuff like that, that was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is different. I
Oh
don't
no,
like
the,
this.
did you like the director definitely says they're not zombies. It's like, dude.
Uh-huh.
Get over yourself.
They're
They're not
fast
zombies.
bees.
It's just
You know what? I guess this is more of a sci-fi movie than a horror movie, but I really enjoyed was that The World's End
Oh,
with
it's not a zombie movie.
it's an
well,
alien
but it's
movie.
made by the same guy who made a zombie movie, so my brain went there.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
also made Shaun of
The
the Dead.
trilogy is of it's zombie movie, cop movie, and then cop folk horror, and then
Yeah.
sci-fi.
I do like the fact that they just mash together genres.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was like, hey, these are my favorite movies. Let's make a movie like it.
Yeah.
We like buddy cop movies, but we also like The Wicker Man. Hey, let's make Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Hot Fuzz, I think, is one of my favourite movies of all time.
Crusty jugglers.
Crusty jugglers.
Crusty jugglers. When's your birthday? Blah, 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 blah. What year? Every year.
It's a ridiculous movie and I love it.
So good.
It's just quintessentially British, I think, is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't translate that well with America.
No.
Whereas World's End translates great to America because we have a lot of problems with alcohol and Starbucks.
I'm just going,
That's
you
what
don't
the
have
movie's
problems with
about.
you don't have problems with alcohol in America comparatively.
God, yeah, they don't. Wow. That's a thing.
America, we don't have alcohol problems. We have alcohol opportunities.
Have alcohol solutions. Well, that's what Hot Fuzz. Yeah, Hot Fuzz is a cross between a buddy cop movie and The Wicker Man. Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
I think.
And it's a
Pumpkin innards
comedy,
are
so
great
it's
for the
always
mustache.
it's just so much fun. Cleo will know how to survive a zombie apocalypse. I'll be leading the zombie apocalypse. What are you talking about? That's why I'm here. I'm the vanguard.
No. NJ said, "Oh, I like 28 Days Later. I do too, but it was like when zombies suddenly got fast. It was like, so good though.
Yeah. I also like infection movies.
Yeah.
Like Contagion and stuff like that. I was just like, we've got to save everyone. And then they either save
But
everyone
we
or they
can't save everyone.
Yeah, they either save everyone and find a vaccine, and I'm just like, that's not how vaccines work. You couldn't do it after COVID because we know, we're aware.
We know that a lot of people wouldn't take it if the government said, "Hey, take this."
Hey, if you don't make
It's
it,
like-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, for everyone who's like, I don't understand how the beginning of The Walking Dead works. They skipped a bunch of stuff. How did everybody get infected? What? It's like, okay, look outside. This is how it happens.
Oh. The thing that gets me is like the first one was just like, it's a meteorite or a space piece of debris that's causing all this, that's making everyone come back to life, and it's just like, if only.
That's one of my favorite callbacks in Shaun of the Dead because that's from Day of the Dead, well, Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
And when he goes to buy a cornetto in the morning, cornetto in the newspaper, he like the guy's listening to the radio in the shop, and it's The
come
probe
into
has
picture.
crashed back down to
Yeah.
Earth. Blah blah blah. Everything's fine. La la. We're just investigating why. And then nothing really comes from that in the news or anything. And
Yeah.
no one talks about it at all. But it's just this really nice little callback.
Yeah.
So I actually saw Night of the Living Dead and Event Horizon at the same double feature movie thing in college. This
That
is how I
is a
picked what
special
dorm.
connection.
This is how I picked what dorm I would live in, because we were watching Night of the Living Dead, and when the little girl kills like the parent or whatever, like one of the guys yells, "You know they're gonna blame Doom for that." And then in Event Horizon, when it's like, "Oh, the black hole actually opened a gateway to hell," the same guy yells, "Okay, that one is fair to blame Doom on."
Could you pass me a piece of kitchen?
You can tell.
Thank you.
Would you like more coffee?
No, I am okay.
I am not, so I'm gonna have more coffee. I'm not okay, but
I thought back in the
I'm
day-
fixing other people's masks first because this is my way.
Zombie scare was reaction to a lot of the radiation scare during the Cold War. A lot of
Yeah, it
horror
was.
movie stuff is political.
What?
I know. And it's like you can see the like particularly vampires and zombies.
Oh yeah.
You can see the rise of vampire movies when
Wartime, basically.
yeah, you can and like it's basically zombies are where the public is like the thing you need to be afraid of is people being brain dead and not paying attention.
Yeah.
And like vampires are you need to
even-
be afraid of the rich people. So you can
Yeah.
see sort of like where those things come into it.
Well, this is why I prefer science fiction, because obviously any sort of portrayal of the future could not be political.
Yep.
Yeah, especially like the golden age of like horror movies, so like Universal Monsters and stuff like that. That was a call for like in between the Great Wars.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of you had a boom time, but people were still on edge.
Yeah.
And that's why this kind of the classic kind of monsters were the best time to like make movies for those. Oh yeah, Evil Dead. Very, very, very good.
Yeah, Sailboats in the YouTube chat says that Evil Dead and the sequel and TV show were very iconic. What was the name of that TV show? Was it
Ash versus
Ash versus Evil Dead, or maybe? Yeah, that was way better than I thought it was going to be, honestly. I did not expect an Evil Dead TV show to actually be good. Like, I thought it was gonna, because I'm like, oh, I'm sure it's gonna be super campy, which I mean it is, because it's Evil Dead. But I'm like, I'm sure they're gonna overdo the camp, and it's not actually gonna be like scary and interesting. But no, it was campy and scary and interesting. It was all the things I wanted from it. I was very pleased.
Cool. I've not actually seen that one.
Oh, recommend.
I actually watched it with my parents. I made them watch it. It's a nice kind of, hey, this is fun and very, very silly and scary at the same time. So perfect for my family. Because, hey, that's where I came from. Ooh, this rift is looking good.
Yeah, it's a little fiddly though, is the problem.
Oh, we're
Like,
going to go and get the glow sticks. Just to,
yeah, do you know where?
yeah, I know they're by the
Do you know where the electric ones are though?
door. Oh, no, not in.
They might also be in that same cabinet. Check the different like fold-out drawer things. And if they're not there, they might be.
I think they might be in the bookshelf.
They might be on the bookshelf by the batteries. That might be why the batteries are there. Because I was like, for some reason, I put the batteries on this bookshelf, and it's so they can be close to something else, but I can never remember what it is. My apartment is not organized well. I'm looking forward to starting fresh with a new place. Maybe being able to buy a home soon. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yeah. I'm gonna be starting that process in February when we figure out what school my kid gets lotteried into.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, Nashville. Great system, everybody. And just call a day on that one.
Kitty the City has resubscribed for 4 months. Thank you very much. And I don't know if I thank Red Steel Eagle for the 19 months and the Happy Halloween. I appreciate that too. My nose.
Nose.
My nose. It hurts. Oh, I've picked up a new game for a Halloween stream.
Oh yeah?
It's called The Mortician's Assistant.
I've heard mixed things.
I've
Have
heard
you
mixed
played it
things,
yet?
and I haven't played it yet, and I am like, I know it's a bit gory, I know it's a bit jump scary, and I think it would be good for me.
So one of the mixed things I heard is it is not very replayable. So you're gonna want to play it for the first time on stream.
Oh
Don't,
yeah,
like, do
yeah,
a
no,
test
that
run.
was the plan. I mean, you know, I can replay games because I forget things in games. I can, like, aside from like maybe Fallout New Vegas, which I've played every 2 years since it came out.
Yeah.
Like, I just forget games, so I can go, I remember something vaguely about this. So
Well, yeah, so apparently though some of the jump scares lead into flashbacks or something. And so the idea is that like you might be surprised by the jump scare, but then when it does the 45-second flashback, you're like, okay, is there a skip cutscene button? I've seen this one. Come on,
Yeah.
right? So that's one of the. But
Yeah.
I've heard on the first playthrough it'd probably be pretty good.
yeah, that was the plan. So I got that for the 30th, like for actual Halloween.
Gotcha.
And we're doing like patron stuff on the Sunday, so
I'm doing a Halloween parade build contest on Saturday before we go to the Nashville Pinball Expo that day. So that's going to be a tight schedule.
yeah, on
for us.
Sunday I'm doing patron build walkthroughs for the Halloween competition. So I really enjoyed the playthrough of the Obra Dinn. Now the Obra Dinn is one that I want to replay, but I need to wait another year or so I forget all the puzzles. And like it's still in my head. It's like all I've got is look at the shoes, and I need to forget look at the shoes.
People are like, Joe, do Breath of the Wild on stream, and I'm like, I played it too recently. Like that's another one where it needs.
Yeah.
I need a decade. When I come back 10 years since Breath of the Wild came out, let's give it a go. You know, that's
Yeah, like I get that. I mean, I like I say, 2 maybe 3 years until I forget most of it and can do it again. But I remember really enjoying the Obra Dinn because it made me feel smart. And I enjoy feeling smart.
a good sign for a puzzle game if it makes you feel smart.
And it was hard. It was very, very difficult.
Oh, so it made you feel smart because it was hard, not because it was easy.
Yeah.
Because that's a different thing.
Yes. It made me feel like I was observant. Because, you know, that's the entire point of the game, because you've got to find tiny little clues.
Mm-hmm.
You know that as soon as you start playing, remember to look at the shoes. Like the fact that the only way you could tell certain people's identities was by what shoes they were wearing in their bunks was just a whole other thing. It was just, and everybody was telling me, look at the shoes. And I'm like, I don't believe you that the shoes are that important, but fine, I'll go look at the shoes.
And the shoes were that important.
The shoes were incredibly important.
Wow.
I don't think I would have got anything if they hadn't told me to go back and look at the shoes. Because somebody had been bugging me about it the whole blooming thing. So. But yeah, if you like it's a very good stylistic game. You'd probably like it, to be honest, Joe.
Yeah, probably. It's one of those games I just don't have time for. Like I just there's always so many more games than I have time for. Like when Badger is in England,
Mhm.
we usually play V Rising together. We don't stream it or anything. Although,
Yeah.
like, we were hoping to at some point, but it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like every time we played it, I was like, I'm so wiped out. Let's
Yeah.
just hang out. But it's about like creating a vampire castle, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Um,
I've heard about it. I think Cam's shown it to me.
yeah.
It's fun. Also,
I mean,
there's,
it's like
a
me and Cam tend to
multi-
watch things together. I mean, I understand the entire kind of it's just the spending time together aspect.
Yeah. Well, I'm also like, I don't know. I got kind of burnt out on watching stuff because I'm just like, I spend so much time in front of a screen all day. It's like, I want to just like I'm happy to like talk on the phone with my eyes closed, but like I just need a visual break
Yeah,
after like looking at screens all day,
no, I get that.
which is one of the other reasons we ended up not streaming V Rising because I was like, I don't know how long I can sit and play this for. I can't necessarily commit to like
Hmm.
a stream.
I didn't either, so
Yeah. It's like it's a good game, but like boy, I'm wiped out. Okay.
Tried to get
Is this
my husband
showing
to
up
play
on
it
the
because
camera?
he's all about deductive reasoning, but he got dizzy from the style of it. Obra Dinn's style is just like amazing. It's I was blown away by the like I found it very, very pretty. You know? It was just because it's all like it's you remember like the old like point and click games?
Yes.
And from like way back when, from like Commodore 64 kind of era.
Mhm.
Like it was done in
Like,
that art style, but it was 3D and you could walk around those sorts of pictures. It was just like, oh my god, it's amazing.
yeah, there's a new oh, what's that Sierra game with the island?
Mist.
Boy. No, Mist was somebody else. Dang it.
I never actually played Mist.
It was Mist is way too much of a puzzle game for me. Like
Oh yeah, no,
Secret
me
of
too.
Monkey Island.
Monkey Island, yeah, that was
Oh,
it.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
a new Monkey Island game.
Yeah,
Out.
yeah.
That's a thing.
I used to enjoy it. I don't know if I would anymore. You know. Times
I
have
don't know
changed.
if you would either.
Used to.
Okay.
I've never
I
played
want
Mist.
this-
When I say I never played Mist, I've been in the game, and then I walked around for a bit, and I went because I was what 10 maybe.
Yeah,
And then
I
I
think
went-
the problem
No.
I think the problem with Myst is there was a lot of like legitimate cryptography in the game
Mm-hmm.
where you have to like observe patterns and write them down and then figure out based on deduction like what the patterns correspond to in terms of letters and things. Like it's really there's a lot to it. It's the sort of game you really got to play with like a notepad
Yeah.
and like be really in a certain kind of headspace for, which
Is often not.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't generally play games to do cryptography work because I'm not good at it.
Mhm.
Oh, good for that.
The only game I've ever seen my dad play and enjoy was the Short Circuit game in like the 80s. And he made like my dad is not a computer game person. He doesn't like computer games. He's not interested. But he sat down and he made an entire map of like the level for us because you know it was too hard for us because we were little. But
Is that the one where Johnny Five's alive?
It is. It is.
Aw.
Why
Wouldn't
stickers?
you like
These
to be
aren't
a
just
cup of
any
tea?
stickers. Hang on, I've got to demonstrate it because people are just like, why stickers?
You got the other knife, not the one you broke, just the kitchen knife.
I put
Oh,
this
it's
over
under here.
Okay.
and
have an idea.
then
What are you doing?
coin.
Sure.
Da, da, da.
Are you putting cat ears on it with the
Mm-hmm. I am indeed.
Ta-da! These are scratchy stickers. And they show you what's underneath. So when I come to do this, I will scratch off a sticker. I'll probably do it on stream because it's an easy time to remember.
I think
And
that's
then
gonna
it'll tell
work
me
quite
how
well.
much,
Yeah, that'll work.
and then I'll save it.
That's
Etsy,
good.
no, Amazon. But probably Etsy too.
Oh
'Cause
no, I broke the pumpkin.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll
The
use
toothpick.
toothpicks. Fine.
Yeah. I think they should be in the drawer next.
I'll go get them.
I'm saying that like I'm
Gosh,
confident,
whole
but
bunch
like
of
I'm actually not 100% sure.
It's like
Oh, no rush.
I had to make a choice between the holographic ones and the silver ones. And of course I went with sparkly ones because I could. So
Hey, thank you to Paul Tipton for tipping 10. Paul Tipton tips 10, who says Commodore 64 when it was a data load cassette. My favorite game was Paperboy. Well, thank you. Yeah, I loved Paperboy when I was a kid. Let's go ahead and rotate that camera by 10 degrees, assuming I can remember where the thing is.
right. What do I want to do?
Transform, edit transform, where it brings us up to 125 degrees angular. Do 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 do.
Paleo cheered biddies, thank you very much. Appreciated. I'm trying to do my monthly planner part, and I'm looking for pretties.
Pardon me.
Your pardon.
I think that's my favourite, but I think I've run out of it. Like, how much of this stuff do I have left? Oh, probably enough for a couple. Yeah, I've got enough for a couple. McLesley cheered biddies, thank you very much. I remember Paperboy. Paperboy was... Whew. We never had it on my computer, so I always enjoyed going around friends' houses to play with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I did enjoy Paperboy. Oh. Wow! Shifty Pumpkin cheered 1,500 bits. That's really nice.
I don't have my train whistle. But...
And started off a hype train. Thank you very much. What's a bullet journal? A bullet journal is a I'll do this spiel. Is a kind of journal that you design and create yourself. And you make it pretty, and like you do like all sorts of things with it, and you can track your habits. But because you make it, you decide how it looks. I liked Bomb Jack. I don't know what that is.
Pirate Ben, any sentence that starts with "can we all think about"? You can think about whatever you want. You're a free person. Enjoy your liberty. Pirate Ben. You're a pirate. You're extra free. Why are you asking me what we can all think about? Hey.
You thought you made it. You thought you would miss the stream, but you didn't. Hooray!
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Like, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm counting the dots. So.
Well, that's fine. I am trying to figure out a bunch of other... Like, this rift is really spindly at the top. And
Yeah.
I'm trying not to break the pumpkin bits off while working on it, which is not my strong suit.
Ping.
The nice thing about taking doing the scooping part of this is that basically you're just removing stuff, and whatever you remove, you're pretty much right. But at this point, I can accidentally cut too far in one way or another, and then just cut off one of these delicate bits that I'm really trying to keep on here. Okay, yep, I think I just literally did it. Mm,
I'm sorry, Joe.
it's fine. I'm just
Lost co-
narrating, doing what doing as I do it, even though I know it's the wrong thing. As is
Lost
my
Cult Game
way.
cheered 100 bitties and then 70 bitties for emptying the bit tray for the chain. Thank you very much indeed. It's appreciated.
Thank you, Shifty Pumpkin, for tipping 15, who says, yes, we are all individuals. And then also, I'm not. So I don't know if Shifty Pumpkin is multiple individuals or not part of all of us. But either way, let's go ahead and get that camera rotated another 15 degrees. Thank you, Shifty Pumpkin. Where's my OBS? I'm like opening all the wrong stuff. This is a really different setup for me, leaning over a pumpkin and using the laptop instead of being at the desktop. So yeah.
That's valid.
Okay. So here we go. Yeah, I'll move that so your phone isn't necessarily in frame. And then I can,
Thank you,
boy,
Pushed.
then
I
gotta move this
appreciate
more
you
forward.
server adminning for
That's
me.
inconvenient. Ah, boy. No. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, I should have. That makes it harder for everybody to see what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to figure this out in a way that works for everyone involved. He said,
We believe
poorly.
in you,
No.
Joe.
Oh, actually, here, move your pumpkin. I was like, why can they see your hands all of a sudden? It's because you moved your pumpkin. I had it blocking your phone and stuff, and now they can see your pumpkin again. Yay. And then also, yeah, your phone is now out of view. Yay.
I will hide behind my pumpkin.
Hiding in pumpkins. Doo-doo. So yeah, this is my rift so far. It's a work in progress. There's still like more stuff to carve out.
Hang on. Need to look. That looks like the rift, yeah?
It does, right?
Mhm.
You're just like, I would blindly walk into that.
I mean, arguably, already did.
Arguably already did.
Poorly, Cleo.
Ugh.
So poorly. Much snot.
Much snotty. I don't know about really poorly. It's just my body saying just slow down a bit. So, which I guess is understandable. Can any of us here say we wouldn't walk into a mysterious glowing portal?
Yes. I was peer pressured.
I mean, but you still did it.
Yeah, I still did it, but like I did it because of the peer pressure. Like peer pressure is real, Cleo.
I believe you.
Teacher? Telling a teacher that peer pressure is real?
Well, teachers don't really have peers because they're so much better than everyone else. So she might have a hard time perceiving that.
I mean, that's just because of me, Joe.
That's just Cleo that's so much better than everyone else. Got
Yeah,
it. Okay.
it's not teachers.
That
It's
tracks.
just me. That's a thing that I definitely believe. If your friends went into a magical portal, would you go too? I mean, if I knew it was magical, probably not. I understand that the Fae are tricksy creatures.
Don't tell them your name, Pike.
Good thing my name's Joe. Dang it. Not Pike.
It's a reference to
Dad's Army.
an English comedy series called Dad's Army, which was all about the home front during the Second World War.
Gotcha.
And they were all kind of
Incompetent.
various states of incompetence.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's an like it's iconic, but only people of a certain age remember anything about it
Yeah.
because it was so old.
And it hasn't been repeated really that much since we were young.
No. It's like Hello Hello. It was
Oh gosh.
yeah, that was very iconic for its time.
Yeah. and now the borderline racism is past the border.
It's yeah.
Far past the border.
Oh yeah, no, we're talking like in the middle of the country.
Yep.
Okay.
But like there were so many TV shows like that, and it's just sort of like you
Yep.
think you go back to it. Oh, do you remember? And then you go, that was really racist.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you have people older than us that go, "Oh, it was a different time. We can still play this." It's like, no, we can't. I'm afraid.
I mean, you can still play it
You
so
can
long as
play
you
it in your own
recognize
home.
you can recognize it was racist. But if you can't recognize it was racist and you excuse the racism, then no, you're not allowed to watch it
Exactly.
anymore. No.
Exactly. It's like the warnings you get on TV saying, you know, this was made in a different time and it was acceptable then and it's not acceptable now. It's like half of the time it wasn't acceptable then either.
Mini Cheese Mouse suggests I should put a purple sheet or something similar in front of it to give it a fog effect. That's cool. That's a cool idea, but
Yeah,
I think
what we have in the house.
yeah, I think I'm done spending money for a little while.
Oh no, I was thinking whatever we could use in the house.
We definitely don't have purple transparency
We
paper.
don't need transparency, maybe just... I've got pink tissue paper. We might have purple.
Well, I mean,
that's
I was
diffused.
just gonna put a purple light inside of it. I felt
Get
like
it.
I don't know that we need something in there.
The problem is plastic wrap doesn't stick, like ink doesn't stick on plastic wrap. So it won't work.
F. Joliffe says, "Is that a cat with a Glasgow smile?" I don't know. I can't really see it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, do the ears?
It's good though.
The ears aren't really in frame.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. If we lean,
They do like to pop out.
yeah, if we lean it back, you can. Okay. So, I feel like this is Rift-like enough. If I get a purple lamp in there, we should be good.
Yeah, I've got pink.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna go look
I
for
can't find the
Well, that's
the
okay.
other ones.
I'll go
so-
look for them because honestly, I find a lot of things based on like muscle memory.
Yeah.
I just
go
like
for it.
wander around a room, just touch things until I'm like, oh, it's.
That's what it was.
Be right back.
Bye.
Bye.
So, Cleo, how are you?
I'm snotty. How are you?
Surviving.
Ah, I
It's a
understand.
thing.
It's a thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I appreciate survival. You know, the alternative is not, and that would be bad. So
Yeah. I'm trying very hard not to fall asleep on my pumpkin.
I get it. I mean, like, what time is it there? It's stupid o'clock, isn't it?
It's not that stupid. It's 10 o'clock, but
Yeah, but when
yeah.
we started, it was stupid o'clock.
yeah, it was 8:30.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Mm.
Joe
Yeah.
had to get Corinne to school and everything before then, so
Mhm.
it was a bit of a rush, but not too bad.
Yeah, I always
That's
tell Joe, I can do it later, and then he's just like, no, I do things after this. It gets me up, and I'm
Yeah.
I'm like, I understand, but if you ever need to change times,
But no, it's a fairly good time for him
Mhm.
because it means that he's got the afternoon free to do other stuff,
yeah,
especially because he doesn't stream on Wednesday nights anymore. So that helps him get some work done.
yeah, because Joe
Yeah.
never stops doing work.
Nope. That
Does he
is
even have a
thing.
day off anymore?
Tuesday evenings.
So no,
Tuesday and Wednesday evenings.
that's still not a day.
But yeah, no days off for Joe. Yeah, it's a thing.
I know.
Definitely a thing. Aye.
Yep, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I give myself 2 days off technically every week because, well, we've seen how my body reacts when I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't like it.
Nope. Don't like it.
Don't like it. So
Maybe
yeah.
Badger will find the missing beef jerky No, I have not found. On both trips I have been since the beef jerky was misplaced. I have not found it.
Hey, at least he
So-
found the coffee.
Yeah, he found the coffee. Yep. So that's good at least.
I mean, arguably, the coffee
the-
was the more concerning one. The beef jerky will just stay beef jerky.
Yeah. Yeah. True. The ears are made of glow sticks that I have folded. They are already losing their glow, so that's a thing.
Aw. Well, how long do glue sticks last? I've never actually used glue sticks. Really.
Usually they last a few hours. So, I think these are just very old ones, to be fair.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. That's cool. They're still kind of orangey, so they'll look fine when they're out in a few days.
Mhm.
Yay! Oh, I hear rustling and movement. Aha!
Okay, I found this. This is a USB-C laptop charger I have been looking for like since I moved.
Hey!
So, I did not find the actual glow stick things I was looking for, but I do find a headlamp and some pink tissue paper because almost together combined a purple. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill some of these
I was
other
gonna
lights.
say, just kill that. Also, I don't have anything in mine. At the
Oh, you
moment,
don't have
but-
anything in yours. Put your. Do you want a Ziploc for your phone? Just turn your phone.
Oh yeah,
I'll get a Ziploc so it doesn't get pumpkin on it.
thank you.
I'm looking forward to. Oh, you can sort of see the rift from here.
Yep. Thank you.
It
Want
looks
to turn it all the way
cool.
up?
Ruh.
I'll just. Let's see.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's see how these look on the screen here. Oh, I can't hear Cleo yet because I didn't put my
Yeah.
headphones back in. All right, Cleo.
That's okay.
Okay, so here we have Rift. It's not as bright as the other one. But then we have Cat. You want to tilt the cat a little? Oh, wow, those whiskers look great.
That does look really cool.
Yeah. So once I find somewhere we have a purple glow stick light thing,
Yeah.
once I find that, this will look way better. But
can-
in the short term, it works. Woo!
It does. Woohoo! You can post it
We
on
also
Twitter.
have like a random strobe light that was in the.
Oh yeah, I'll go get that.
I don't think we can actually use that on stream.
No. So the trick with it, with the strobe light, is you don't put that in the pumpkin by itself.
Mm-hmm.
You put it in with another light, and it gives it a flickering effect.
Makes more sense. Clever.
That is clever.
Yeah, I put batteries in it yesterday and it just shined into my face.
And you were done.
And I was just like, huh, okay.
So watch, I'll put it in the back of my pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh. And so now my pumpkin has more of a
That's.
little
vibe.
more flickery. Yeah.
I was thinking, we don't tape, but we like pin the mesh to the tissue to the front,
Hold on, let
so
me.
it's diffused.
Well, I'm not. I'm gonna replace it with a purple light.
Yeah.
Tissue isn't
Tissue looks
a
cool,
long
though.
term
I like that.
plan.
I mean, it diffuses the light a little bit, so.
Yeah. Ooh. So I've got my Rift
Also, this needs
pumpkin.
fixing.
Yay.
Broken eye.
Hooray!
This reminds me of Day of the Tentacle a little bit.
Yeah,
And
it does
another
look
point
like-
and click
it looks
adventure
like
game.
Triffid. Yeah.
It's something. So there we go.
Hooray! You did it!
We did do it.
Did a thing.
You did!
We got a project start to finish in one stream instead of just like not.
That also.
Oh, this
Instead
is also
of
actually
not.
purple.
The other light just overpowers that now.
Yeah, but well, I can always turn the other stuff off.
Oh, way too bad.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Well,
Way
now,
too
but
subtle.
now the only light is purple. And so when we tilt it back,
Yeah, it's too subtle.
yeah, it
It
is.
needs diffusing in the middle.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Works well. You had a good idea. Nice.
That looks really cool. I'm really impressed with those.
Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, Cleo, I don't know how your project is going. Are you going to be at a stopping point anytime soon?
I'm going to be stopping. Yeah, I mean, you can go and I'll just finish off this page and it'll be cool.
Well, I was going to say, I'm going to go ahead and do last call for tips and hang out for a few minutes just in case any last minute tips roll in. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Jaza says, do you eat the filling? Some pumpkins are bred for cooking. I think in theory we could eat this, but
I mean, it looks like
We
a
could have
Cinderella pumpkin.
separated
That should
the
be
seeds.
doable.
yeah, we didn't separate the seeds out or anything. But yeah, in theory they're edible, but we're not going to go through. We're tired.
Yeah.
Don't put the cat
Also,
in the rift.
you have too many squirrels as well, so we can't put everything out out
Compost.
for the animals, because basically squirrels will eat pumpkin until they die.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. They're like, "Ooh, pumpkin, yay!" and then they poop themselves to death.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What a great note. No, that's
Great note to end on.
well, that's why we're not
Pumpkin
ending the stream now. I know
Yeah.
you're tired,
Yeah,
but you just extended the stream another few. I love that.
Those pumpkins
But-
are not very tasty. They're not very tasty, but they are edible.
No.
So, you know, if you had a choice, you wouldn't, but we're not suggesting you have a choice. Eat the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had a little Lego figurine for every hermit now, so I could just chuck them into here. Filling that.
Why? Why did we do this?
Yeah. Boy, I'm trying to think, like, because at the Lego store, I think you can mix and match your own minifigures, but they're probably like $12 each. That would be,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I made-
excessive.
The way I made yours,
yeah.
yeah, it was like £6 each, I think, or something like that. So
This is not a plausible plan, is what I'm
no,
that I'm realizing.
No.
Not especially to turn that around for like a YouTube short to build hype for the.
not by the time that pumpkin hasn't rotted.
Yeah. Okay. Because I also don't want to go back to them.
I don't want to go back to the mall.
Yeah. I
Ugh.
wasn't gonna make you.
No, 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 do not want.
Not a fan, I take it.
No, no.
It was too large and American.
So
I
American,
mean-
much more.
Kelly, thank you for tipping 5. Who says thank you for a lovely stream? You're most
It was
welcome.
aggressively American.
Very much so. There were like 4 different stores in there that sold Nashville, like tourist tap as well. And I was like, okay.
How does it support itself?
The mall?
No,
Well-
like the Nashville tat shops.
Well, because there's a lot of tourists. Hey, we got 250 Philippine pesos, which comes out to 5 US degrees angular on our rotation here. So thank you very much to Cha Cha for tipping that, who says, been watching your stream since I caught COVID a few months ago and haven't stopped since. I love the carving.
I mean, arguably, I think maybe you should stop at some point so you can have like time to eat. That would
Well,
probably
you
be
know.
preferable.
Either way, thank you very much, Cha Cha, for the tip. We have rotated the camera 5 degrees. Woo. Okay. So let's see. And hey, see, this is why I said we're not going to end until a few minutes after I do last call for tips, because we got another 2 rolling in from Max, who says, not much, but I hope it's something. Hey, you could watch like every one of my YouTube videos ever in a row, and I'd be lucky to get $2 in ad revenue from it. So
I mean, that's true.
that is one of the best. Giving me $2 is one of the most direct, best ways to support the show. Thank you very much, Max. Well, because people will be like, would it help if I put your videos on in the background while I'm doing chores? And I'm like, well, are you watching them? And they're like, no, just to like get you ad money. I'm like, no, you're wasting electricity. You're killing the earth. just if you make an extra $2 later, you can give that to me, but don't. It doesn't have to be now. Don't put videos on you're not watching to boost numbers. That's not good. Okay, but yeah, I am really happy with this rift.
That looks cool.
I like to move rifts, move rifts. I like to move rifts. That's just the one.
It's literally just the one, but you know what? You did move it.
It's just the one
Did
rift.
move the rift.
Yeah, there's
I
only
did.
the one rift.
Yeah. Never know, there might be more.
I don't know, but whatever it is, we're going to jump ourselves right into it because, of
Yeah.
course,
I'm sure. It'll be great.
it's going to go perfectly well for us.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else is going on in the world of Twitch, because it probably doesn't make sense to raid you if you're gonna wrap up soon.
I'm going to
right?
wrap up soon, yeah. Okay. Well, you two can go and I'll just talk to my chat for a little bit because I'm nearly done.
Okay,
And
yeah, that
then-
sounds good.
I'll see you guys later. Have a great evening.
You too. Thanks for hanging out, Cleo. Bye.
Okay. I need to turn off Joe's stream right now because otherwise he's going to send me and it's going to have sound. Thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate craft streams because it's very chill. And sometimes I understand what's going on in the world. I mean, not always. Lovely hanging out today. I appreciate the hanging out today. It was fun. I'm just feeling very chill. And, no, just very chill, actually. Joe and Badger have already gone. I've disconnected them. Because it's easier than not, really. I'm nearly done with this bit. Put this on as a podcast so it works. I mean, that's valid. I mean, I do like it. I love the chill vibes from the craft streams. Like, most of the time, I do have, like, relatively chill streams. Not always, though. Like, the Halloween stream, not going to be chill because screaming is involved. But, and yes, there probably will be screaming. There will definitely be streaming. There might be screaming. I do not know. Okay. Oh, no, I need to get this bit out of the center. Ta-da! They're good for being productive. Well, I'm glad they're being productive for you. My brain is just turning off. See you later for a less chill with Abby. Yeah. It will be less chill with Abby because Abby. So thank you, everybody. I will see you later. I'm going to see if there is anyone that I want to raid. Oh, I'm going to send you over to Cam because Cam's streaming and Cam is good. So I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Be nice to Cam for me because I would like it if you're nice to Cam. So I will... Thank you, JT. I will see you later. Bye-bye.